Today, we're taking a look at the Caltric rear drivetrain prop shaft yoke with U-joint, made for the Polaris RZR 900 from 2015 to 2018. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. For technical reasons, I can't include footage of the product itself, so this review is based on specs, materials, and performance notes. Let's go through how it performs and whether it's worth buying. The Caltric prop shaft yoke with U-joint is meant to replace the stock rear drive connection on the RZ900. It's one of those parts you don't think about until it fails, and when it does, you'll feel it.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The original Polaris yoke can wear down over time, especially with heavy off-road use. What Caltric offers here is an aftermarket replacement that promises OEM-level compatibility at a much lower cost. Out of the box, the part looks solid. It's built from durable steel and comes pre-assembled with the U-joint already fitted. That means less work when installing. The machining is clean and the fitment lines up well according to most users. No unnecessary gaps or misalignment, which is a big deal because even a small offset can cause driveline vibration. The U-joint itself is one of the most important elements. Caltric uses a standard cross and bearing cap design, which fits directly into the stock yoke setup. The grease fittings are accessible, allowing for maintenance, something Polaris owners will appreciate. Keeping that joint greased makes a huge difference in lifespan. In real use, the feedback is mixed but mostly positive. The part installs easily if you have basic tools. A few owners mentioned having to lightly sand or adjust the yoke ends for a perfect fit, but that's typical with aftermarket replacements. Once installed, the drive feels smooth and the noise level drops back to normal. Some users noted a small amount of vibration at high speed, likely from other worn components in the drivetrain rather than the yoke itself. Durability seems fair for the price. After months of trail riding, mud, and general off-road use, the yoke holds up without cracks or play. The U-joint might need replacement after heavy use, but since it's a standard part, finding replacements isn't an issue. That's one of the advantages. You're not locked into buying expensive OEM parts every time something wears out. The cost is one of the strongest points. OEM Polaris shafts can be several times the price of this Caltric unit. For riders looking to keep their RZR running without breaking the bank, this option makes sense. It's not a flashy part, but it does what it should. Keeps power transferring from the transmission to the rear differential without issues. Still, it's not perfect. The surface finish isn't as smooth as OEM, and the included U-joint grease sometimes feels thin. I'd recommend checking it before installing and maybe re-greasing with a better quality lubricant. Also, if you're running a heavily modified RZR or use it for high-speed desert runs, you might want to go with a heavier duty shaft, but for average riders, this one is solid. Installation takes around an hour if you know your way around the driveline. Make sure to mark your old shaft alignment before removing it to keep the balance right. Torque the bolts to spec and double-check the fit of the U-joint caps. Once everything's tight and greased, you're good to go. So what's the final verdict? The Caltric rear drivetrain prop shaft yoke with U-joint is a reliable budget replacement for Polaris